Hi everyone, in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to create logo and brand identity design. Let's get right into it. Okay guys, so our first step in our design process is having a discovery session, which means we have a meeting with our client and we talk over about the project, we gather information and we set up the brief. In this case, we're going to use a dummy project which I just made up, which is Anchor Technologies. Anchor Technologies is a software which provides email data protection. And their target audience are email providers like Gmail, Yahoo Mail, iCloud Mail, and so on. In this case, in our research, we're going to use the following mind mapping, in which we take the main word, one main keyword, and we extract other words from it that are relevant to the project and to the company itself, which is Anchor. From Anchor we have Anchor itself, of course. We have email, we have protection, tech, which means technology, and data. And now we're gonna go on the web and we're gonna do our research and we're gonna set up a mood board. Okay, so our first keyword is Anchor. We're gonna go on images and we're gonna save some Anchor images to use them for inspiration and to set them up in our mood board. We can save this up. Let's see what else do we have here. Save this simple image. Save this one as well. Maybe we can try Anchor logos. Simple. We can save this one up. It's a very simple logo design. We can see a few elements and take them from here into our inspiration. This one as well, this is a line work. What else do we have here is a couple of other simple logos. Let's see. This is an interesting symbol. It's a combination of the initial letter A and an anchor, which I had a similar idea in mind, but very minimalistic and simple. You'll see later on sketching and mind mapping. This is a simple idea as well. We're gonna save this one as well. There we go. This one also. And from the anchor, I think these are enough. Maybe even this one as well. Last one. And this one also. And we're done with the keyword anchor. Our next keyword is email. Let's see. We can save these. For inspo we have Gmail, iCloud Mail, and some other ones. Maybe email logo, just to see what has been already done and the shape of the email, how it has been used in other logos, in our circumstances and purposes as well. Maybe email logo minimalist. Save a couple of these as well. email icon, fast mail. This is a cool logo, letter P plus email, which is Pmail, email academy, cool one as well. Save this up. We have Mail King, save this one as well. We have another one. Maybe even though it's a slightly different purpose, messaging designs, it's still the same, it's a message, it's an email. And what else? I think these are enough. Let's move on with our next keyword, which is data. What do we have here? In data, we can save this up. Here we have analytics, database. What else? Data together, interesting concept. We have Data Central, another cool logo as well. Maybe data logo. We have metrics, very simple and minimalist approach to this logo. We have big data, we can save this one up as well. What else do we have here? Colibra. This is a very cool concept. Save this one as well. What else? What else? This is a very awesome logo, I must admit. I like this a lot. Very smart. And what else do we have here? We have Hivo, another cool idea. Save this one up. And I think these are enough. Let's move on to our next keyword, which is protection. We have the shield. Save this up. I think the lock is too literal. We're not gonna use that. Maybe something more in the concept of a shield. Protection. Save this up. Protection logo. Minimalist. Save this one up. We have some cool concepts here. We have security. Save this one up. You can see the avatar, which is a person plus shield. Very smart concept. Greatly executed. We have Odin. We're gonna save this one as well. And we're gonna search for shield. Just see the different types of shields, different shield shapes, shield shapes. We can save this up. This as well. Save this image as well. We have a wide array of different shield types. And our last keyword, which is technology. Save a couple of images up. We're gonna save these images up. What else do we have? Tech logo, minimal. Very cool logos. We're gonna save this up for inspiration. What else do we have here? Let's see. We're looking for something minimalist and simple, memorable as well, just to see what has been done in the technology sector. Maybe just tech logo. Cool concept. Let's see. Maybe save some tech lines up. We're gonna try a few concepts with that. And what else do we have here? Letter S with technology lines, very cool and simple concept. Maybe let's try letter A, anchor, logo. We have some cool simple concepts. We save this one. Save this one as well. These are simple concepts, but I think they still have too many elements, I think. I think all of these can be simplified, maybe even more, but very cool logos nevertheless. And what else do we have? Anchor, see anchor. This is a cool concept, we're gonna save this. Letter T plus letter N plus anchor. Save this one up as well. We have W in a combination of an anchor. Maybe letter A. Tech logo. Something simple. Save this one. What else do we have? Let's try minimal. There aren't too many, as you can see. All of these logos are too complex. Let's just see one more. Let's try this one as well. Simple. LRA tech logo. Find something simple. we can save this one as well. And now that we did our research, we gather some images for our mood board. Here are our images. We're gonna put them in a separate folder. Anchor Technologies, mood board, paste them here. Let's see what we saved. We have an anchor, letter A, some simple logos. We have an email icons, another one, some email logo. We have Mail King, we have technology, data, interesting concepts. We have protection, which is the shield, security, cool concepts, Odin, different varieties of shields, technology again, some logos, tech logos, very minimal, very simple, some anchor again, and that's pretty much it. Now that we have did our research and gather images for inspiration and set up a mood board, we're moving on into mind mapping and sketching. Okay guys, so we're in mind mapping. We're gonna write the word, here we have anchor, and from anchor we extract the letter A, from anchor we also have the anchor, of course, anchor, we have data, protection, so we have letter A, we have an anchor, draw them up like this. We have data, from data we have analytics, in analytics we have bars, we have bars like this, we have arrows, what else do we have? In protection we have the shield, we have different types of shields, we're just drawing the most simple one, the most memorable one, the shield crest. What else do we have? We have technology, tech, from tech we have tech lines, we have tech bubbles, something like that. What else do we have? Of course, we have the main keyword, which is email, message, envelope. Something like this. Like that. We draw mini icons so we can think of more ideas. What else do we have? Email, envelope, anchor, protection, many different types of shields. Just some examples. Letter A, take bubbles, anchor, of course in analytics we have the dots. We have bars, arrows, anchor. And now from here we're basically going to generate some ideas from the mind mapping that we did. My first initial idea is to combine the anchor with an envelope. So maybe we have anchor, envelope, anchor plus envelope. I'm also thinking to combine the letter A and the anchor in a simplistic and minimalist way. We have the two. The second idea, A plus anchor. What else do we have? I think maybe we can also put the shield in a combination of the envelope and the anchor. So just one more idea here, plus shield. Idea number 3, what else can we do? Protection. Maybe a shield and analytic bars, or this, the graphic, the rise and falling. So we have the shield, shield plus analytical dots, analytics. Some idea number 4, let's see. Maybe we can do something like for the technology part we can use some blue to represent technology. So it's not a must to use a tech element in the logo, but it'll be interesting. Maybe on the anchor we can put tech lines. Tech anchor. Just some idea. Shield analytics. What else can we combine? Maybe a shield and envelope. Envelope. Plus, what else? What else can we combine? Let's see. Plus letter A. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. And I think these ideas are enough. We have 4 ideas. I mean, 4 main ideas, but we can generate more ideas from these combinations. We can combine 2 or 3 things together, maybe only 2, and we'll see what works best and we'll move on with that one. Okay guys, so I've written down the ideas and now we're gonna start sketching. We're gonna go with the first idea. We can create technology anchor plus envelope plus shield. So we can do something like this. There's an envelope. Maybe a shield like this. And this won't work. I think maybe we can just simplify it to a envelope and an anchor. Just sketching a couple of ideas to see what will work best. It's a little bit tricky, but we're gonna find some solution. I think we can try this type and this one as well. Now we can try shield and analytics. We have a shield and we have analytics. Something like that. What else can we try? Maybe simple like this, or we can add the dots. This looks interesting. Let's try this, and we're gonna sketch a few more. Maybe something like this. We have the envelope here. We're gonna increase the weight. We can try this one as well. And we're gonna try letter A plus anchor. We have the letter A. What else can we try? Maybe a triangle for a letter A. And an anchor from here. I think this looks cool. I'm gonna try this one. And something simple. Maybe this. And with the top of the anchor here. This looks like an interesting concept. I'm gonna try this one as well. And we can try shield, envelope, and letter A. We can try to put the shield into the envelope. This is the letter A. Something like this. All in line work, outline. And we're gonna make some cuts here and here so they differentiate from each other. Maybe just a letter A. In some distinctive way, which I'm thinking right now how. Maybe something like this. Maybe make it like this. Three times repeated letter A. About the shield, I'm not sure. It's gonna be way too complex. We can try this one. Maybe this one. And I think that's pretty much it. We have our ideas. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. We have 10 ideas that we're going to try. And let's actually think for a moment what can work and what won't. I think we'll pick one from each idea. I think from here we're gonna try this will look I think this will look like overused concept, maybe stock concept, because of these dots. They look too basic. We're gonna try this idea from this combination from here. I think we can try these two because they're good ideas. That's why I chose two. And from here we can try this idea and this one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna try these ideas in Illustrator and we're gonna see which one is the best, and we'll move on later on to vectorizing that logo, adding colors, typography, and we're gonna sketch some brand identity elements like a business card and letterhead. Okay guys, we're in Illustrator. We imported the sketch image and now we're gonna make it a template. Double click this, select template. This will dim the image to 50%. Click OK. Create a new layer, and now we're gonna vectorize the selected sketches. We're gonna start off with this one first. We're gonna take the polygon tool, find the triangle, remove this, flip this up, scale it up, now we're gonna take the pen tool and we're gonna draw this. We can copy this for more precise look, more precision. Maybe copy this one as well. And we're gonna center this. We can do it like this. And we're just gonna extend the lines. Just remove snap to pixel. As you can see, it's interfering with my work. Snap it here. Here as well. And we're gonna make some circles. Like that. Let's see if it's put correctly into the center. Okay, copy this, put it here and put it here as well. Perfect. Maybe we can bring it down a little bit so the circles aren't too close to the lines when we're going to increase the weight. Bring it like here. Now let's increase the weight. Just make it shorter. Take this and this. Increase the weight. Make the circle bigger. Remove this. Mirror it to the other side and copy and paste it down here. Let's try rounding the corners a little bit. Maybe size down on the stroke a little bit, 5.5. And I think we have the first concept. And we're gonna put it here on the side. Now let's move up on the other concept. Oh, I think we chose only this one. We're gonna remove this and we're gonna make this concept. Take the polygon tool, make a triangle, flip it upside down, size it up, bring it right here. And make a point here. Here and here. Make it just a little bit higher. Snap them to the end. Just like that. And we're gonna add a white outline that's gonna cut these parts here up and down, and we're gonna see how it looks. And increase the stroke a little bit more, make a copy of it, expand, we're gonna go to Object, Path, Offset Path. Let's set it at 7 pixels and see how it works. Swatches white. Let me just make another artboard. See it more better. Yeah, that looks cool. We have another element to add. The message one. Triangle to the envelope. I think it was 10 pixels, yeah. Take the polygon tool. And we're gonna have to decrease it. Make this a little bit wider. Maybe just make it here. Just like that. Bring it down. Just let's backtrack. I think we don't even need that. It's a little bit abstract concept. Which I think it looks cool. It's a minimalist and simple approach. Let's just fix this up. Make another copy before expanding and cutting the white part. Cut this up. Let's find the Pathfinder tool, put it on the side, Pathfinder, and unite all shapes. We have our first concept. We're gonna put it right up. Like this. This is the final one. Okay. Remove this. What else should we try? From here, we have this concept. Which is another outline. We have this anchor concept. Make a line here. Make another line. Another here as well. We're gonna add a circle. Got it here, here as well. Bring this line up. Cut this part here. I'm in outline mode. Let me see there. We want to smooth this out. I'm actually looking for the smooth tool. I think it's not added yet. Yeah, here it is. I'm gonna add it here. Let's see now. With here. And let's increase the stroke. And let's see how this works. Maybe remove the middle line. And let's try modifying these ends. Grab the width tool. Oh, that doesn't work exactly. I think this concept is way too complex. We're gonna get rid of it. And I think we're gonna try these two concepts as well and see how they work. More simplified concepts. Take pen tool. Make a line. And we're gonna make another line. I'm gonna add a circle here. Make a bigger circle. Maybe a little bit wider. Cut it here. Make it like that. Around this part. Slide it down. And mirror it to the other side. Maybe try something with the width. And we're gonna increase the weight here. It doesn't work. Maybe revert this. We can try that now again and see if it works. Maybe increase the weight a little bit here. It doesn't work. I think it's better to make it, to leave it consistent. So when it's scaled down, it's still visible. We're just gonna increase the weight. See how it looks on a white background. I think this is an interesting concept. Line work. Two. Move them just a little bit so we can increase the weight. I think it looks interesting. We're gonna keep this one for now. Make a copy. Maybe around the corners a little bit. So it looks more kind of like an envelope shape, not be so round. Make another copy. And let's play with this line here. Let's see if we can make it there. Let's add the line here. Maybe bring these up, bring these down. It's gonna look complex, I think, but what if we'll bring this line here and bring them all the way up. Make a copy, expand everything, and object, path, offset path. And maybe make something like this, but it's not too much of a change. It's a slight change which is going to be lost when scaled down, so we're going to get rid of this, get rid of this as well, and just make a copy and expand everything and leave it as is. This up. And there we have the second concept. Remove this, and what we're going to try next is this concept. Let's take a triangle, make it like this, size it down, remove this, and make a line here. We're gonna add a circle. Make it big. Maybe make it like this. Remove this part. Make it like an anchor. As you can see, looks more like an anchor. Make another copy. And we have a very cool concept here. We're gonna mirror this once we expand it. I'm gonna make a copy, paste it here, and we're gonna increase the weight. I think maybe at 11 pixels will be cool. Make copy, object expand, and we're gonna fix the lines of the letter A. There we go. And it will look balanced because even though it's slightly out of line, optically it's correct, so it looks perfect, I think. And we're gonna make a cut in the middle. Let's make a rectangle right here so we can see the middle. Put it here. Or just we're gonna replicate it. More easier way. Just make a copy and put it here. Just like that. I'm gonna remove those parts. There we have the concept. I think maybe it can be a little bit bolder as well. Let's put this on the side, make another copy, add more weight. Now that will clutter the design and will ruin it. We're gonna go with this one. I think it looks cool, very simple. Make a copy. And in fact, let's retry this. I want to make it a little bit bolder to see if it will work. Remove this. Make it like this, and now increase the weight, maybe just like that. Expand, mirror this, line it up. Fix the sides of the letter A, just like that, snap them. And I think this is a stronger concept, more bold. I think we're gonna go with this one. Just let's fix the part, the lower part. Let's zoom it in. Remove this. Remove this one as well. And we have perfectly. Make a copy. Go to the Pathfinder tool and unite everything. And we have this nice concept. Put it down, size it up. And there we have the third concept. And we're gonna try the last one, which is this one. Looks a little bit complex, but I'm gonna try to make it as simple as possible. Make it like this. Can add a triangle. We're gonna flip the triangle. And make a copy, paste it here, make it more bold. And we're gonna try something. Let's try making a copy, expand it, offset path, make it white, remove this. Let's try the upper part and size down on the offset, make it white. This is way too complex. We're gonna remove everything, and from these concepts, so we have the shield, which is protection, and this is a abstract representation of a message, an envelope. I think it's a cool concept. This is another simple concept, an envelope and with an anchor in it. Cool as well, but I think the best one is this concept. It's a very simplistic and minimalist as well as abstract concept. An abstract layer A plus an anchor, straight to the point, very memorable, bold, and I think we're gonna go with this concept. And we're gonna move on. I'm gonna remove everything, remove this, take this, line to our board, size it up, and there we have our concept. Now the next thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna look for some typography and for some colors, and after this, after we finish the logo design, we're gonna go back to the sketchbook and we're gonna sketch up some business cards and letterhead with this logo design and see how it works. So we're gonna look for some typography first. As you know, we're gonna go on Google Fonts because most of the typefaces here have families. We need different weights so we can use them throughout the whole branding. And we're gonna search for some sans serif typefaces and we're gonna see what we're gonna come with up. we have Anchor Technologies, font properties, number of styles. We're gonna increase the thickness. Right off the bat, I think Open Sans could work. I have a certain feeling in its typeface. Maybe Lato as well. Montserrat, we're gonna try that one as well. I'm just feeling and judging based on the symbols shape, some sharp lines, the width, the weight as well, and I'm gonna look for something more. Work Sense, no, I don't like the letter G in it, but we can try Railway. Let's see, what else do we have here? Maybe Hind as well. What else? Ruda, Kilo, Sorella. Doesn't have enough weight. Days 1. Nobile, no. I think we can try this. Let me just see if we have Open Sans here. Make this bigger. Text. No, we don't have Open Sans. We're gonna download it. Let's see Leto. We don't have Leto either. We're gonna download that one as well. Download family, save it to desktop. We have Montserrat. We're gonna download the Railway as well. And we're gonna download Hind. We're gonna install them. Open Sans. I'm gonna go to static. Install everything. Remove Open Sans, and we're gonna type it in. Open Sans. Extra bold. We have Anchor Technologies. It's big. Technologies can be smaller and different weight, semi-bold, because Anchor is more important than Technologies. Anchor Technologies. Give me a little bit more space. Maybe size it down a little bit. or I think it was fine the way it was. It's better. Just looking to correct this space to balance this, because we have the big letter here, we have uppercase letter A, and we have the lowercase r, so we close more distance here because it's higher than the r. So we're looking for a way to balance this. Maybe by making like this. Now it's big. Let's see. Maybe move it just a little bit to the left. I think it's fine like this. Maybe size it down just a little bit more. I think this is fine. Let's check the kerning and the tracking anchor. I think it's fine. Size this down, put it here. And let's try another typeface. We're gonna go with Leto. Let's see how this works. Leto, select everything and install it. Remove it. So we have Leto. We have, oops. We have Leto black, and we can put Leto regular. Leto doesn't work. The weight is way too thin, even though it's black. It just doesn't work with the symbol, I think. We're gonna get rid of Leto. I'm gonna try railway next. I'm gonna go with static, install it. Remove this. Railway, black for the upper part, for the anchor. Railway, bold for technologies. Maybe try extra bold. You can try extra bold and semi-bold. Size it up. I think this may work as well, even though it's not, it just doesn't have that feeling. It has the black, but I think in this case the black is kinda way too bold, way too heavy, and when we remove it, maybe there's some kind of balance, but it's still thinner than this one. But I think it looks fine. And we're gonna try the third version as well, and we're gonna compare them later on. So we have hind left. I'm gonna extract it, select hind, install remove it. Hind bold, hind medium. I think hind doesn't work. One reason is because the typeface is way too inwards, you know, it's way too, it's not wide as the symbol itself. As you can see, it's narrowed it. So we're gonna remove this one and we're gonna choose between these two. Let's see. Even though railway is not heavy as Open Sans, I think this has more balance to it and it looks just better overall. And we're gonna go with railway. Let's just see if everything's fine. Yeah, this is fine. Anchor Technologies. Group this, align to artboard, size it up. Make another artboard and we're gonna make the horizontal lockup. Align to left. Anchor Technologies. Make it bigger. And we're gonna make the text smaller and the symbol smaller as well. Just a little bit bigger. I think this looks fine. I'll just align everything. Align the text. And I think this looks great. Align to artboard. Size it up a little bit. And there we have our logo done. And now we're gonna look for some colors. I think what would work is dark navy blue and orange color as well. I think those are both technology colors. The blue always is used for technology, to represent technology, and the orange as well because it's one of the bright technology colors as well, and I think they're gonna blend in perfectly. We're gonna see that just now. Okay guys, so now for the colors, we're gonna search on Google and on the Adobe color wheel. Have Adobe color wheel. I'm gonna explore dark navy blue and orange color combo, color palette. So we have a few cool colors, maybe navish blue. We're gonna save this just in case. Brighter ones. We have a slight variation of what we're looking for here, but I think they're a bit too dark. Maybe we can try something like this. Save this up. And what else? Save these as well, even though they're a little bit too bright. I like these two. Save this. You can save this one up as well. And we're gonna see which shade of dark navy blue and orange looks best. Some bank, interesting concept. Even though a little bit too maybe complex, but it's more of an illustration, so it's fine. Depends on the usage. Rust plus dark blue. I'm gonna save this as well. Have the colors here. These two also. Even though they all look the same, they're different shades of blue and orange. Now let's go to the Adobe color wheel and see what we can find here. Navy with blue, orange. And we have some interesting stuff going on here. We can save this. These two looks cool. These two look cool, and maybe even this one. I'm gonna screenshot this, save it here. What else? What else can we find? Maybe this color palette as well. Save this up. And let's search for some more. Even though I think we had enough, we found enough. I saved them. Maybe this one as well. And we're gonna save this. And we're gonna go into Illustrator now so we can try them out. Here we are, so we're gonna make some more artboards. And we're gonna try the first one. I'm gonna take it from here and see on the spot if it works or not. Make a background color. I'm gonna take it from here. Yeah, I know this is a bright one, but let's try it anyways. I think it looks cool, but way too bright for our taste. Let's even try these two. This looks more like a green color, even though it's leaning toward navy color, but it looks way too green. And these colors, I think this is way too blue. This doesn't work. Let's try another one. Take this. Maybe some of these navy. Make it darker. This looks interesting. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna copy, paste this. So we do this by Control Shift V to paste into place, and we're gonna right click, arrange, send to back, or you can use shift control and the symbol there. I'm gonna remove this one as well, grab this guy, scale it up, try these colors, but I doubt they'll work because they're way too bright. Yeah, as I thought. I'm gonna remove this and we're gonna grab the next one, scale this up, grab this, color is not too much difference, I think. I don't like this. Remove this one, grab this, scale it up, try these colors. I think the orange is kind of way too pale, maybe something like this, but I don't like this. Remove this one, grab the next image, next color palette, scale this up. Let's try some of these. Way too pale. I think these are similar shade. We're gonna try this shade of blue. Looks interesting, very vibrant, but I still think this has more contrast to it. These two are kind of both too bright. I'm gonna remove this, move on to the next one, scale this up, and copy and paste this here. Take this shade of blue, orange, basically similar. Remove this, try the next one. I'm just trying to find the perfect middle. This is a cool blue. Let's see the orange. Way too bright. I don't like this. Remove this one as well. Let's try this. I think this could work. And no, this leans more towards green. Remove that and let's try the final one. We have blue. Paste this. Let's play around with this a little bit. Maybe something like that. But no. I think we're gonna go with the first one. I'm gonna remove this. Let's also try reversing them, but it's gonna be too bright, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna use that one. So here we have our color. Let's just make a copy of these three, make them in monochromatic versions, so both reversed. Select everything, white, rectangle tool, make a background color, arrange, send to back, take a black color, copy, Control Shift and V, right click, send to back into arrange, again Control Shift and V, right click, arrange, and we're gonna send it to back. Let's just see something here. I think I have a copy of the symbol, but no, just looks that way. And now we're gonna copy these two. Gonna add colors, the two brand colors, which is dark navy blue and orange. Anchor technologies. Maybe we can make the text white. Yes, it looks nice. I'm not sure if we can keep it, if we should keep it. I think that way looks more professional, to be honest, and better contrast overall. We have our main focus on the symbol. It's what we're looking for. And I think it looks great. That's pretty much it about the logo design. Now that we have our logo done and we have all the colors and stuff and the symbol, we can play around in it into our brand identity, in which we're gonna go back into sketching and we're gonna sketch some business card and letterhead ideas. So first we're gonna make some business card sketches and then we're gonna do some letterhead ones. So let's start here. Let's draw a horizontal one, the standard business card. And we have our logo. We can do something like this. Maybe from the front cover. That's where all the important info is. We can do something like this. We can put the information here. For example, name, position, telephone. Then we have first we're going to put the location, telephone, email, and we can put the logo here. Just like that, and anchor technologies. We have anchor technologies, and for the back side, to make it more interesting, we can maybe go full size on the logo and do something like this. You can use the anchor. Do it like this. So the whole anchor is on the whole business card. To make it more interesting, we use the shape. That might work. And what else can we try? Another version would be, this is for the simple version without any icons. Maybe we can put some icons after the name and position. We can put a location pin for the location here, telephone, we have the telephone, and for email we can put the write email here, and put the logo here again, anchor, tech, and on the back side maybe we can make a pattern from the logo itself, something like this. And just slide this down. It may look interesting. Do the same here. The anchor. The anchor again. Maybe something like that. And we can add the third option for the backside. Maybe let's do the first side again. One more option, full sides. Name, position. The reason why I'm aligning to the left, because I think it's easier for us to read, because we always read things from left to right. That's the only reason why I'm aligning everything to the left. We have location, telephone, email. Oops, sorry. We're gonna do some slight change here. We can add half of the logo, for example, like this. And something like this. And maybe we can put the other half on the back side. They're gonna switch it up. They're gonna see the other part of the logo. Just like this. And we can put here anchor. We can align it to right actually. Anchor, technologies, just like this. And for from all of these. Let's pick one. What would work best is, I think this is way too much. We can try this version and this version as well. So these two and these two. Now I'm gonna show you, we're gonna do the similar stuff on the letterhead. Let me just switch up the page. We have a fresh one for a letterhead. We can do something like this. So first we're gonna type the name, position. We can put the location here. The location. Telephone and email, rightly aligned. We have our heading here of the document. And what we can do is we can put the logo behind the text, the main text, and we can do something like this. But we're going to decrease the opacity so the text is visible and legible as well. And here we're going to have the text. Here we're going to put our signature, and we can have the date here. Have the date there. And for the other version, we can do something like this. We can put name, position, email here. We have the location, the telephone, and we have the heading, anchor, put the text, and we're gonna put 1/2 of the logo here, just like this. From here we go here and make the anchor, and we can put our signature here, and we have the date below. Just like that. And on the other side of this letterhead, or on the cover itself, the letterhead is in. We're gonna add the other half of the logo, make the anchor, and we can put Anchor Technologies, We can even add the logo here if you want, but I think this is a more simple version. Or we can add here because we have more space. We can make a parent out of the logo and spread it here, just like that previous one, but in a more sophisticated manner and simple, and do something like that. We're gonna try these two versions, and I'll see you guys in Illustrator. Okay guys, so for the business cards, we're gonna use Europe standard business cards, which are in millimeters, 85 by 55 millimeters, and the bleeding, which is where the business card is cut on the printer, it's 6 millimeters. Make sure your color mode is in CMYK and the raster effects are high at 300 ppi. If you're in the US, use the US business size, which is, I think it was 3.5 inches by 2 inches, but check that out again to make sure. And we're going to create this. Here we have the business card. This is the part where the business card is going to be cut on the printer. And we're going to add a safe zone, where it's basically a safe zone for the text and all the important elements where they should be. They shouldn't exceed this line. And I'm going to make sure this is the same. There we go. Maybe a little bit more, just like this. Take the rectangle, measure this, Control Y to be in outline mode so you can see everything in outline. Move this, perfect. Right click, make guides, and we're gonna lock this layer. I think maybe we should make it bigger. This is way too close to the end. Let's make it like this. Just to have a bigger margin, so it's not too close to the curb. There we go. We're gonna use this. Right click, make guides, and we're gonna lock this layer. Now we're gonna open our logo design, Anchor Technologies. And we're gonna put this background color. Take the rectangle tool, make it like this, add the color, and now we're gonna add our name and position, railway, make the text white, so we have name, position, make this semi-bold, and put it here. We're gonna align everything later on, and now we're gonna search for some icons like location icon and all that. Icon finder, we have here 3 icons to get, so we type location, search, select 3, and we're gonna take the first one, make sure it's in SFG, so it's vector, save it on desktop, and what else we need? We need phone icon. We're gonna take this one, download this, and we're gonna need an email icon as well. Have the email icon. And we can download this one. There we have our icons. And we're gonna open them into Illustrator. Have location icon. Open it. Take this. Have the location. Now we're gonna add the kite. Make sure it's aligned to the guide. We're gonna take the other icons as well. Copy this. Paste it. This is way too big. And the last one, the email address icon. We're gonna copy this, paste it here. And of course we're gonna size them down a little bit. Just like that. Size these down. Align them. Disable this snap pixel. Make sure you disable it every time, because every time when you open Illustrator, that option is reversed again, it's active. Make sure you disable that, so it's only snap to points. And we're gonna color this orange. The icons will be orange, the text is white. Just to have some distinction. We have name, position. I'm gonna put the location here. The phone is here. And we're gonna measure this distance to the letter. And we're gonna take that distance and we're gonna put it down here. And we're gonna align the email icon properly, like that. And make some, make some alignments. Put this in the middle. It looks cool. Copy this. Name, position. For the location, we're gonna use the semi-bold. Location. Telephone. And email. Maybe size these down a little bit, just like that. So this is read first, and also there's some hierarchy. Just like that. And we're gonna try the idea, one of the ideas that we had. To make this in one of the half, and when you export it, it's gonna look like this. Just a moment, we need to fix the logo quickly. So this line should be down here in alignment with the anchor. I'm gonna make some quick edits. But that was done on purpose, the anchor, so it looks more balanced. As you can see, it's optically balanced. Now it looks like it's smaller than the lines, so we're gonna leave that, and we're gonna try this again. Gonna make it like this onto this line. We're gonna align it by the line of the letter A, just like that. And when you export it, it's gonna look like something like this. You see? Let's just zoom in a little bit. Yeah, maybe a little bit bigger, but I think this is cool. Maybe move it a little bit to the left. Oh, that will disalign the center of the logo. Maybe size it up a little bit. Now it looks like this. I think this is a cool design. And on the other side, we're gonna take the artboard and we're gonna copy and paste it. Just go into layers. I mean, we ain't gonna need this. We won't need the safe zone. And here, I'm gonna remove this. And we're gonna find the middle, and we're gonna push on the letter O. For the mirror tool, reflect tool, click here in the middle, shift and control, and swing your mouse to the left. And there we have it, reflected on the other side. And when you export it, it looks like this on the other side. And here we're gonna type the logo's name. We're basically gonna take Anchor Technologies. I'm gonna put it here. Let's see how this looks. Looks cool. What if we align it to the right? Yeah, it looks nice. Align it, but I think this looks better. Very cool. And we're gonna make another version, which is taking the anchor to the middle and spreading it like this. To spread it throughout the whole business card, I think it's not gonna work. Yeah, it doesn't look too nice. We're gonna use this version. I think this is very cool. Maybe size this down a little bit, just like this, or maybe leave it. I think this is cool, very bold. This is the back side. Maybe move it a little bit to the left. Make sure it's in the middle. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna use this one. And we're gonna make up a dummy image, dummy name, dummy information. Let's say Michael Stevenson, position is director, and about the location, we're gonna generate a fake location and all of that. Fake name generator. Very useful when you're creating or using a dummy project, let's say in the United States. Let's see, they live in California, in Fresno. I'm gonna copy this address, paste it here. Railway has some weird numbers, I don't know why, doesn't matter. Align this up. So they live in Fresno, California. We have telephone. Their phone number is 559-263-5654. We're gonna just move it up. Yeah, just like that. And their email is at mstevenson@anchor.com. Let's see. Very cool. Looks nice. And we're gonna save the business cards. Anchor Technologies business cart, save this up. Awesome. And now we're gonna create a letterhead. We're gonna go here, click on new, and most of the letterheads are in A4 format. We're gonna use this with, again, 6mm bleed. Let's see, make sure in CMYK color mode, high. Yeah, there we go. And we're gonna create, let's see how much millimeters. Let's see, 5 by 5. No. We're gonna create it manually. Take this here. It's all based on margins. We're gonna set them up. I think it's best to create them yourself because it all depends on the eyes and on the margins. How close is it? We don't want the important info to be too close to the end of the letterhead. It's gonna look cluttered. So that's where we're gonna take some eye measurements. I think this is fine. Yeah, make this a guide, and we're gonna color this. Take this. Not a lot of letterheads are colorful because it's more costly, and sometimes it's very hard to read. But in this case I think it's gonna work because we have a dark background and we're gonna put a white text. So we're gonna see. If not, we're gonna use a white background and see how that goes. So we have this. We're gonna lock this, Control and 2. Guides, we're gonna lock the guides as well. And we're gonna take our info from here, everything aligned, and we're gonna scatter them around the letterhead. I think this is big enough. I'm gonna align it like this. There we go, and we're gonna align it the same distance vertically as well. Take everything, the icons as well, group this, and we're gonna align it like this. Okay. Also on the other side. Make a guide into the middle, and we're just gonna swing the number and the email on the other side, see how they look. Go to Object, Transform, Reflect. It's the same basically. We're gonna need to align them to the right. Align this to the right. Just make sure they're on the same distance. Line this to the right as well. But basically, we're gonna put the icons on the side, so take this, put it on the edge of the safe zone, take a guide, put it here. Let's see how this will work. Align this, take the email as well, put it like this. I think it's perfect. We're gonna swing them up there to align them. Just like that. We're gonna remove these guides. We're gonna delete them by clicking here, but something isn't right. We're just gonna hide them for now. Maybe release guides. Let's see. Guides, unlock. Yeah, they were locked. Okay. Now we're gonna type railway, extra bold. This is gonna be white. This is the heading. And we're gonna center this, align this to the artboard, center it. We have the heading, and now we're gonna add some text here. Basically it's gonna be lorem ipsum. Let's see, lorem ipsum text. And we're going to use this one, a sample text. Railway, semi-bold, make this white. We're going to paste the text here. In this case, I'll remove this. Size this down. and just align it properly. Some lorem ipsum text. Align this to the artboard. Let's see how this would look. I think it looks fine. It's an example, so yeah. And down here, we're gonna add the signature. Signature. There is the signature. And the date as well. Date. 10th, 2021. Size it down a little bit. Okay, just like that. Put it down here. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, we can put them even lower. Now let's see. I think it's way better. We're gonna put the date even lower. I think it looks fine. Now we're gonna add 1/2 of the logo. Put it here. Size this up. Make this even bigger. Let's see how it looks now. Looks great. Very simple. Maybe we can lower down the heading a little bit. Just like that. Perfect. Put this here. Remove all of this stuff. Text as well. And copy and paste this. I'm not sure what the problem is, but let's do it manually. Yeah, there we go. Arrange, bring to front, and we're gonna reflect this to the other side. Just like that. And I think we're just gonna add anchor technologies. Let's zoom it out to see how it looks. Just like that. We're not gonna add anything up here. Just keep it simple, keep it consistent. So the key, guys, to a successful brand identity, I think it's consistency, making everything repetitive, repetition and pattern. As you can see, this is the same. The back side of the letterhead is the same as the back side of the business card, and I think that looks awesome. It looks very tidy, very professional, and there is that. That's my thoughts on this. I'm gonna move this just a little bit to the left. Let's see. A little bit more. And I think it looks perfect. A bit down. Perfect. Now we're gonna save this letterhead. Anchor technologies. Letterhead. And I'm gonna save them. I'm gonna export all the images and show them to you. About the mockups and the presentation, I'm gonna make a new Behance presentation video, and I will put the mockups and show you there how it looks and all of that from this project. So there's that, and we're gonna export this. So stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna release a new video on this particular project and how we create a Behance presentation for this project, mockups and all of that stuff. I'm gonna make this bigger size, like 2000. Go save. Design, brand identity, anchor technologies. Images, anchor technologies, black and white symbol, (2000), anchor technologies, black and white, vertical lockup, and the horizontal lockup as well, 2000, anchor technologies, black and white, horizontal lockup, there we go, I'm gonna save this version as well, 2000. Anchor Technologies, black and white inversed symbol. Save this up. Again, 2000. Black and white inversed. Vertical lookup. And the horizontal lookup as well. 2000. Horizontal lookup. Save this up. And our colorful version, full color version, 2000. Anchor Technologies, full color symbol, 2000. Save this up, full color, vertical lookup, save this, and of course the horizontal and last version, 2000. Horizontal lookup. Okay, we're gonna save the business cards as well and the letterhead. We're gonna make this 2000 as well. Anchor Technologies, business card, front, and we have the back side of the business card. Anchor Technologies, business card, back. There we go, and the letterhead as well. Last but not least, the letterhead. I'm gonna save this up. Letterhead, front, and the letterhead back, 1000. Letterhead back. Save this, and that's all, guys. We created a logo design and brand identity, which means stationary design of the brand identity, business card, and a letterhead. So that was the whole process of logo and brand identity design, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed it, please click the like button for me, share with a friend, and subscribe to my channel for more design tutorials like this. In my next video, I'm going to show you this same project that we created today, how to create a Behance presentation project. Thank you for watching and have a great day.